I'll tell you the story behind this Shiva Kavacham. Brahmin is one of the castes of India. One guy, he was born a Brahmin, but Brahmins are usually priests, but he never followed the priestly path. Usually they wake up early in the morning, 3 a.m., and go to the river or the pond and take bath, come do the worship in the temple, and that's their lifestyle. They usually wake up early and sleep early, and they have a very sattvic, very peaceful lifestyle. I said usually, but there are many exceptions today. So this boy was one of the exceptions. He used to make money. He loved making money. He loved ladies. He loved everything which earth was offering. And he had a particular prostitute who he loved, and he used to stay there in her house. While he was staying in her house one of those days, one great saint called Rishabha Yogi, Rishabha is bull or Nandi, Rishabha Yogi is a Shiva Yogi. He visited that house. He visited the house, and this Brahmin boy was there and this lady was there. It was the lady's house. So they treated him well. They gave him food. They looked after him, offered him the best of food, and took care of him, both of them. So when you take care of your guests, you automatically get some good karma. So the yogi blessed them and left. He was happy, so he blessed both of them and he left. Many years later, both of them died. The Brahmin's soul went in and took birth, or went into the womb of a queen of a particular king. The king had many wives but no children. He did everything possible to have a child, like a successor to him, but there was no children happening. So suddenly one of the wives became pregnant, and he was very happy. The whole kingdom was happy because an offspring is coming, a prince is happening. And that was the soul of this particular Brahmin. So as normal, all the other queens became jealous. They said, if we can't have children, then one of the queens having children will be a problem for us, because she will become the main person, or she will be respected much more than us. So she gave, so all of them joined together and gave her poison. But as fate would have it, or destiny, as per the destiny, the queen did not die. Instead, she gave birth, but before she actually gave birth, the poison worked on her body. Her whole body became full of wounds, and it was very painful, and also it was bleeding, and she had big time pain. None of the doctors of the palace could help her, because they all tried various medicines, but she was suffering, and she was crying the whole day and night because of the pain. Then the child was born. Child also had the same problem. Whole body is full of bones. Whole night and day the child was crying, the mother was crying, and it was actually more than happiness. The whole palace and the kingdom had sorrows, pain because of this. So the king obeyed them, and they were sent to the forest, and they were left there. And she walked with the child, and she reached a pathway between two villages through the forest. And at that time, there was a caravan going. There are a few bullock carts carrying business materials, what you call the materials, with a few businessmen in caravans going, selling their goods in various places, various villages, from one village to the other. So the chief of the business group, business means small business, business group, saw her and asked, why are you in the forest with this small child? What's wrong? She's fully covered, so they couldn't see her wounds. So asked, what's wrong with you? Why are you here? So she explained her story. So that man said, I can't leave you here anyway. Come with us. We'll take you. So she went with them to the village, and he gave a small house for herself and the baby, and gave her food and looked after her. So 4 or 5 years went like this. They had no. This lady had only her son to take care, and she had no other incentive or inspiration to live. Only because of the child she was living. Then the child died. Exactly at that time, the Rishabha Yogi came that way. So he had seen the Brahmin before, and in the next life also he met the body of the child who was the Brahmin, that same soul. So he saw her crying. He said, "Why are you crying? Your child is dead. Bury the child. You should be not be crying." And he explained to her about karma, how it works, and how life happened, and why certain things led to certain things. Because the Brahmin was not following the system of Brahmins, so it affected his body in the next life. So how a problem or what we do in one life becomes the karma for another life. So he explained the whole thing to this lady. But she said that I have no other incentive or inspiration to live, because this was my whole inspiration. So tell me, what should I do now? So he explained, you should, as early as possible, bury the child and lead your life as a saint. If you do not like to have another life, which is probably not possible because of your injury or the wounds of the body. So she said, can I ask you for a blessing? Can I ask a boon from you? He said, sure. He said, give me death. So he was in a dilemma, He wanted to help her, but then he went into a trap. See, once you promise, you have to deliver. You see, you cannot say, I cannot give it now. So he said, okay, bring the child to me. See, if you know the system of the Shiva Yogis, the mantra is Namah Shivaya, 5 alphabets, or Om Namah Shivaya, 6. When they chant, they keep in their hand ash. Usually, the yogis they keep whatever they chant, they always keep ash in the hand. So this ash is all put together. It is like medicine, because so much of mantras have happened on the ash. So he took some of this ash and put in the mouth of the child. The child got up from the death. He gave life to the child. Then he made the child naked, put ash on his whole body. The whole wounds healed. He did the same to the mother. She also got healed. Then he said, now you are both healed. Now let him study, let him stay. You stay here. Don't go back to your old place. Stay here. And told the businessman who was protecting them, teach him everything possible. Teach him as a normal, everything possible. So he was only 4 or 5 years old. So teach him everything, and then I'm blessing you. Take care of him. So he left and went. Rishabha Yogi went, and they lived there. This boy was learning the lessons with the other children, and he was very good. He was quite good, and he picked up very fast. When he was 16-year-old, Rishabha Yogi came back again to the same place. He's a wandering monk, so he keeps going through villages, so he happened to cross the same path. He came there. So the mother came with the son. Son is 16-year-old now, and met the saint. She said, I give my son to you. Actually, this is your son. My son had already died. This is just the body because of you. You gave life to him. So I give my son to you. You take care of him. So Rishabha Yogi said, I will bless him, and he will become king one day. So I cannot take him with me. He is going to go to the throne of his father. Actually, he is going to get everything back. So I will give him the instruction which can protect him. So he explained the whole scriptures, all the mantras, all the worship methods, the sciences, everything he explained to this child. And child was picking up very fast. He was very good. He had a very retentive memory. So he learned very fast. So the yogi stayed in the village and taught the child. Finally, everything was done. Then the yogi said, now I will give you something very precious. There is nothing beyond it. And there will be nothing beyond it. This is called the sheath of Shiva, the armor of Shiva. So if somebody listens to it or somebody chants it, will attain the same level of, they will gain the protection from Shiva himself directly. It is like a prana pradishta, that means instilling power on a particular stone or a particular idol. It's like instilling power on yourself. And it says that after he chanted this, he got back his empire, he got total protection from Shiva, and all the negativities ran away from him, and he became very, very powerful. This is the story.